Author's note: this video is my review of Alice in Wonderland 1951, based on Alice in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass by Lewis Carroll, directed by Clyde Geronimi, Wilfred Jackson, and Hilton Lusk, published by Walt Disney Pictures and RKO Radio. Starring the voices of Catherine Buant, Ed Wynn, Jerry Colonna, Richard Hayden, Sterling Holloway, J. Pat O'Malley, Bill Thompson, and Verna Felton as the Queen of Hearts. Rated G.
Oh, Dinah. It's just a rabbit with a waistcoat and a watch.
Oh, my fearing whiskies. I'm late.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Folks, please forgive me for using the 2010 Alice in Wonderland theme for this review. I blame this on Danny Elfman. Back in 1951, Walt Disney released an animated version of Alice in Wonderland in theaters. It didn't do well with critics or theater goers, but it became a staple on television, finally earning its status as a Disney classic. Young Alice always imagined a world of pure nonsense, till the day she met a white rabbit who was running late. It was her discovery of Wonderland that makes her question the idea of nonsense.
I'm late. For a very important date. No time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late.
The animation was pure Disney at its best, invoking the wonder of imagination to the viewer. One moment our heroine was out at sea, and the next moment in a forest, and then the castle of the Queen of Hearts. But sometimes it was kind of crazy, with the madness going on in the background and the foreground. Still, it showed some form of enchantment, especially through the songs of the film, like Golden Afternoon and Very Good Advice.
I'll say it's rude. It's very, very rude indeed.
Very rude indeed.
But I always considered the journey of Alice to be the strong part of the film. It was more about Alice's curiosity towards the White Rabbit and the kinds of trouble she would get herself into. Sometimes it would cause her to go all out steaming mad, and sometimes she would break down crying like she lost hope. Poor kid. What did she get herself into?
The time. Who's got the time?
I think if I did have a criticism, it's that most of the creatures of Wonderland were rather silly, one-track-minded characters. Sure, I enjoyed the presence of the crazy Mad Hatter, but there were some characters that felt a bit too similar to each other, with the guilty one being Dodo, who doesn't understand his own surroundings. I feel sorry for the White Rabbit being on the short end of the stick thanks to these lunatics.
Can you stand on your head?
But despite that, I did have two favorite characters. The first being the tricky Cheshire Cat. This mischievous feline is full of trollish tricks that makes Wonderland look normal, and I think was the inspiration for Discord of My Little Pony. The other is the Queen of Hearts. She may look nice, but do something horrible and she'll lose her temper, resulting in the loss of your head. I wonder if she ever considered Doom on the Switch for anger management. I bet she could rip and tear those demons apart with her own bare hands.
With bare hands!
I don't consider Alice in Wonderland as one of Disney's best, but I still consider it a fun film mostly aimed at the young ones. Even with its bizarre themes throughout the film, it's still a nice piece of animation from the Walt Disney Company.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. How I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky.